In Python, there are different data types that we use to store data collections. These are lists, sets, dictionary, and tuples. In this lesson, we will focus one of these data types, Python tuples. So we will give different examples to understand Python tuples, and let's not waste our time and start to learn Python tuples. Firstly, here I will create a tuple named tuple1, and here I will show you three different methods to create a tuple. So here I will use round brackets here, and I'll create a tuple with strings. There will be string items in this tuple, and our first item is John, the second is Elena, and the last one is Albert. And this is our tuple. Let's print our tuple. Print function tuple1. Yes, as you can see here, our tuple is created. So there are two other ways that we can create this tuple. Here, let's copy this one. We can use tuple method here to create tuple, and we'll use double parentheses here, and as you can see, our tuple is created again. And the last one is the easiest one. To create a tuple, we'll use only the members and a comma between them. Yes, let's print our tuple here again. As you can see, all the output of these lines are same. We can create with this way, or this way. So we have three tuple creation methods. Now we have learned how to create tuples, and now let's see how to reach one of the items in tuple, or a series of the items in tuple. So here we will use index operator. In the previous lessons, I will talk about the index methods, indexes of the items. So the first item in a list in a tuple has index 0, the second one has index 1, and it's going so on. And so here, let's write again to show you the whole code tuple1 here, and let's print tuple1, and here I'm using the square brackets here. Tuple1, I will reach the first index of this tuple1. So here the output will be John. So the first item is John. So let's reach the second one, and it is Elena, and the third one, and it is Albert. Yes, this is the index operators. It is positive numbers, as you can see, and we can also use negative numbers with as indexes. So let's use a negative number. So -1 means that's the last item, so it will give us Albert. So -2 will give the second last one, Elena. So it is going like this. We can also reach the range of some items in a tuple. So here I will create another tuple named numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then I will print this print function again, and I will reach the first index and then the last index. And here I am saying that start with this index and take up to this one. So this is index 0, 1 and 2. So we will start here 2 and then 3 and 4. So we'll go to up to here, not the fourth one but this one. So our code will give us the output of 3 and 4, as you can see here. And now let's go to learn the class of the tuple. As you know, the tuple is a tuple has a tuple class in Python. So to show this, I will show you again with a code here. Yes, and here I will write print and type function, type method here, and we'll learn the type of this code here, numbers. What is the type of this? So it will say that it is a tuple here, as you can see. And here we can also use different methods with tuples. So I will show you some of these methods in this lesson. Let's firstly create another tuple with different numbers. Sorry. And here I will start with 10 and go 15, 24, and 10 again, and 29. As you can see, we can use multiple times a number in a tuple as lists. And here I will use 34 and 45 and lastly 10. This is our new tuple. So let's use count method to count a number in this number tuple. So I will count tens here. As you can see here, there are 3 tens, and I will expect 3 output from our count method. So I will assign this a variable. So numbers dot count, and in this count I will write the number that I am looking for, 10. Then I will print x. As you can see, our output is 3 because there are 3 tens here, 1, 2 and 3. And now let's use another method with tuple, and this method is the len method. So here you don't need to write the wall command here, wall codes here, but I will write to show you this command. So here I will use a len method here, len numbers. I will look for the length of this tuple. So then I assign this to a variable and I will print this variable. And here the output is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We have 8 items in our tuple. And a tuple, with a tuple we can use 4 loops as other data structures. And here I will give you a tuple for loop example, and let's create a tuple named as cars, and here I'll use BMW, Audi, Mercedes. Yes, this is enough I think. So then we can also add one more thing here. Let's write Volvo. Okay, we have 4 items in the tuple, and let's print all these items in the tuple to a new line. So here for in cars, we will print here I will use x in cars print x. So the output of this code will be BMW, Audi, Volvo and Mercedes. And this is the for loop example of with Python tuples. So we can use this method for different purposes, and you can also increase your examples with different for examples with tuples. As you know, in tuples we cannot change the items, so tuples are immutable, but maybe there can be a way for this. So to do this, firstly we change our tuple to the list, and then we do the change, and after that we convert the lists to the tuple again. So here I will give you an example. Let's take this line again. As I mentioned before, we don't need to take this line, but I will take this to show you. And here I will assign I will convert our cars tuple to list with list method, and then I can use append method with a, because a is a list, so I can add Aston Martin, and now we have a list. So then we can convert our lists to a tuple with tuple method. So then we can assign this to cars, and then when we print cars, then as you can see here, our Aston Martin item has added to the tuple, and we have changed our tuple with these tricky methods. If you like this video, please do not forget to like it and comment about this lesson, and lastly, do not forget to subscribe to my channel.